Hello, mic test. For different functions, we have different types of data. We have NSE equity market, and all these types of functions are available in this financial dashboard. We have derivatives market, and all these functions are available in the financial dashboard. Let me just click on NSE live option chain, for example, for Bank Nifty for 28th of December 2023. This is the options chain. And this is why I say it is very simple to make a financial dashboard of Indian stock data. Hello financial programmers, I'm Ritvik Dashora and I'm back with a new video and some new learnings. This is the third and the last video of this playlist, which is on NSE Lib. Basically, this is the Python package which is built on the new website of NSE to extract the NSE stock and FnO, which is derivative or futures and options data directly in Python. In the first two videos, I talked about the data extraction only. In the first video, we dig very deep in extraction of the capital market data, which is basically the stock market data in Python. We used these functions to do that. In the second video, we explored the derivatives, which is extraction of options, futures and options data, and we use these functions for the extraction. If you guys have not watched those videos, I highly recommend you to watch those videos, because in this video, I will be referring to some of the functions from the past video as well. And now, if you are interested to make a financial dashboard on Indian stock data, then yes guys, you are in the right place. In this video, I will be using a platform called VS Code or Visual Studio Code, and again we'll be using my favorite, which is Streamlit, to make a web application over there, and then a simple financial dashboard which can be used to track any particular financial data. And this time we are doing it for NSE stock and derivatives data. I have made multiple videos on Streamlit. It's an amazing web application. If you have not watched any of my past videos, there is actually a bit difficulty in installing the Streamlit library. I have made a full-fledged video on how to install Streamlit library. If you guys face any issues in this video on the installation, you guys should check out my entire playlist of Streamlit as well, because this is a very useful web application. It's very easy to use, and I highly recommend you to use it for your personal projects. And yes guys, if you're new to my YouTube channel, on this channel I turn my viewers to successful financial programmers. Here I upload videos related to trading bots, implementation of AI in finance, using some highly valuable finance APIs, making some educational Python script trading strategies, etc, etc. So if this is something that you're interested in, then you should click on the subscribe button and also hit on the bell icon, because there are many more videos and playlists that are coming on my YouTube channel for free. And I highly recommend that this one free click, which is basically a click on subscribe button, is going to be very valuable in your life, because yes, as you can just check on my past videos on YouTube, I make really quality content, and I promise that I'll be doing the same thing in future as well. What are the topics that we are going to cover today? As I mentioned, our main focus is on learning on how to build the Indian stock financial dashboard in 2024. It's for free. What we'll be doing here, we'll be having a quick introduction of the Python package that we are using, which is NSE Lib. Understanding the documentation, we will have a brief on the last two videos, NSE stock and NSE options data extraction to Python, and then in the end we'll be using the Streamlit and VS Code to make the financial dashboard. So yes guys, this is the Python package that we will be using. And yes, in the last two videos as well, I use the same Python package only. It's an amazing Python package for the new website of NSE, mostly focused on capital markets and derivatives data. In future, they will be launching the debt as well. So yes, I'm also eagerly waiting. It's for the future releases. It's free of cost, and definitely you guys should check it out. The link of these two URLs are in the description section. Just minimize this video and click on the description section to view the links. In the last two videos, this is the code that I made. Basically, we learned how to install NSE Lib, which is pip install NSE Lib, and then we checked some of the functions that we can use to extract the stock and FnO information of any particular instrument directly in Python. And this particular code is saved in my Google Drive as well. For my new viewers, just stay tuned to this video till the end. I'll tell you how you can get my Google Drive access, where I have saved this particular code and many more codes, including my trading bots, my personal educational Python script strategies, etc, etc. Perfect. So without any further ado, let's start. This is the Visual Studio Code, right? And here on this particular icon, I'll just click to make a new file. Let's just write dashboard or NSE dashboard.py. It will create a Python file, which is NSE_dashboard. Let's see what all different packages do we need to use. The first thing is, of course, import NSE Lib, right? And let's do one thing. From NSE Lib import capital. I think I will have to install this again on this platform. So I'll just write pip install NSE Lib. Enter. Perfect. It has installed NSE Lib. Now I'll just write from NSE Lib import capital market. From NSE Lib, not this one, NSE Lib import derivatives. And last but not the least, which is import Streamlit as ST. Perfect. I think that's it. Here I'll just write Streamlit run NSE_dashboard.py on the terminal. When I enter it, it will redirect me to my browser and it will open a web application. Guys, again, if you are facing any difficulty here, I have made multiple videos on Streamlit. Please check it out and then come back here. Perfect. So this is the web application that we have got, and I think we have got an error as well. Import name capital. I think we have made some mistake here. Let me just write capital market again. Let's run it. Perfect. Now it's good. I think there was some mistake over there. No worries. So st.header, I'll just write Indian Stock Financial Dashboard 2024, right? Let's run this again and come back here. Rerun. This is the headline of our financial dashboard, which is Indian Stock Financial Dashboard 2024. Instrument type is equal to, I will put it in the sidebar, st.sidebar, and then .select box, which is basically the drop down on the side of the dashboard. So let's just write the name as instrument type. The options are NSE equity market or NSE derivatives market. These are the two things only available as of now. In future there will be debt as well, but right now only equity and derivatives. Let's just save it and come back here. When we run it, on the left hand side you can see a drop down, which is this one, equity market and derivatives market. Perfect. Let's go ahead now. If instrument is equal to NSE equity market, then we will be using all the functions for the equity market, right? If you go here, you'll see we in the beginning, before we started the video 2, I started video 2 from this one. All the functions below before this particular cell are actually the functions that needs to be provided in the equity market. Perfect. I'll just provide all of them one by one. Well, let me just do one thing. I'll just pause this video for a second and provide all copy and paste all the function names here to make a select box only, which is a drop down only, and I'll come back again. Perfect. These are all the functions for the equity market, which is the bhav copy, equity, bhav copy with delivery, equity list, FnO, equity list, and so on, right? Perfect. Now if you see, for different functions, the types of inputs are different, right? So for example, if you just scroll down a bit, for equity list, there is no input required. For price volume data, 2 inputs are required. First thing is ticker, which is symbol, SBIN in this example, and the second is period. We can also provide the start date and end date here in this case. For bulk deal data, there's only 1 input required, which is period, right? So for different types of functions, we have like need of different types of inputs. So we'll have to bifurcate it, right? So let's just first bifurcate all the functions which doesn't require any input. So things like equity list, and I think the second one as well, which is FnO equity list, and so on. So let me do this again and then come back after. So I'll pause this video again. Let me just bifurcate all these and then come back. Perfect. I have made 3 if conditions here. I need to provide the details there, but yeah, basically I have bifurcated all of them based on the types of input. For equity list, FnO equity list, market watch all indices, and Nifty 50 equity list, it doesn't require any input. So I'll just write data is equal to, now I will be using something called get ATTR, which is get attribute, and then inside this provide the package, which is capital market, and then data info. Now what is get attribute function? It is a function which executes any particular function of any package or any module using this simpler method. So we can actually do it like this as well, which is basically capital market dot and then equity list, right? This is the way we execute the equity list, right? Then the second way is by using this one, get attr and then capital market, comma, and then in string format, I'll just provide equity list and this one. These two things will result the same thing. So I'm actually using the get attr, which is get attribute function for this execution, because in this case I will just need to provide this here, which can be directly extracted from the data info in the if condition. So I'll just delete this again. I'm using the get attribute, and then in the end I'll have to provide a parenthesis without any inputs, right? But in the second case, the parenthesis has some inputs. The 𝐻𝐽 copy requires a date. So I'll have to provide a date here. Date is equal to st.sidebar.text input. And then here I'll just write date, and default value is say 22/12/2023. And here I'll just provide date. Last but not the least, which is basically block deals data, bulk deal data, deals data, etc. For this I need to provide date and period as well. So what I'll do here is I'll just write data is equal to get attribute, and all these things are exactly the same. But here I'll have to provide period underscore is equal to, copy this and paste it here. Yeah, let me just zoom it a bit. Perfect. Paste it here. This one is period, and the default value is 1n, for example, right? I'll just write period is equal to, right? Perfect. Let me just save this and come back to our web application. Let's rerun this. Yeah, we can see some data now. Here in the equity market, NSE equity market, we have some information. For NSE derivative market, we have nothing because we are yet to provide it. Now let's select if we are getting the data here. Oh, okay, I forgot one thing. In the end, we have to provide st.write and then data. This is how we'll be displaying the data here. Let's rerun this. Perfect. 𝐻𝐽 copy equity, you'll see everything here. You can just directly go here, expand this, analyze it, come back, minimize this, and so on. That's why I use Streamlit. You can also resize the size of this particular data frame as well. You can resize this one as well, and so on. Perfect. The second, you can just keep on checking the different things. So this 𝐻𝐽 copy for delivery, this is running. Yeah, done. Equity list, you'll get a list of equities. FnO list, you'll get a list of FnO. Let's check block deals data, right? You'll get the information about the block deals as well, and so on. So perfect. All this information is available. For the things for which we require period, we need this period text box will appear. For the information for which we require 𝐻𝐽 copy, this date text box will come. Why? Because we have provided the date input inside the if condition, and here the period input inside the if condition as well. Now let's do the same thing for our second instrument, which is derivatives market. Right, so I'll just write NSE derivatives market here. Just before that, guys, I have a very important information to share. Recently, I launched a course on Python for financial programming. So if you are trying to learn Python for finance from scratch, then this is something that you might be interested in. Just go to my website, which is fprithvik.com/python. Over here, you will see two buttons, Indian candidates, non-Indian candidates. So you can click as per your location. It will redirect you to the main website where the entire course information is available. You'll see that there are 5 sessions, 10 chapters, 22 videos, 10 quizzes, and 3 assignments with 2 live projects. And this is the entire syllabus of this course. For all the people who are interested to learn Python from scratch and who are struggling learning Python on their own, I highly recommend it because it's very, very affordable, and I have covered a lot of things from a very, very simplistic eyesight. And in the end, in session 4 and 5, you'll see stock analysis and investment portfolio creation projects, which are my personal projects. We did it using some financial analysis. If you use RTK40 code, you'll get an instant 40% discount, which is only available for the first 100 candidates. So yes, guys, I'll see you in the course. Let's come back to our code. So for the derivatives data as well, I have actually written down all the functions that are available for the derivatives data, right? Everything here is in the options, I would say in the drop down. Let me just save it and come back here. When we click on the NSE derivative data, you'll see all the list of functions that we can use. we are getting an error because we have not yet I would say extracted the data over there. It's just the list of derivatives over there. Perfect. Now we need to do something similar, which is basically for different types of functions we need to write the, I would say, to execute the function. So yes guys, I did it for a couple of them. Expiry dates future and expiry dates future index. It doesn't require any inputs, right? So get ATTR derivatives and the data info directly without any inputs. For FII derivatives statistics, FnO 𝐲𝐽 copy, and participant wise open interest, participant wise trading volume, we require only one input, which is date, right? So I have provided date inside the if condition, right? So let me just save it and let's come back here and let's run this. You'll see expiry dates here, expiry dates options, right? Let's go to FnO 𝐲𝐽 copy. You'll see the date here as well. Let me just change it to say 12. I think it will be changed to the 12th. Yeah, perfect. So it's absolutely working fine. Now let's check it out for the other functions as well. In order to do it in the traditional way, which is by not using the get ATTR, I have used it I directly use the derivatives dot and then the function name here, just for your better understanding, right? So again, like I split it into three different parts, and that's the beauty of using the get ATTR, because I collated different types of functions in just one if condition. If we are not using them, you'll see that I had to actually make three different if conditions to execute the other three functions. So the three other functions are future, price, volume data, option, price, volume data, and NSE live data. Only three functions. For this, we require ticker, we require type of instrument, which is, if you remember, FUT STK, which is future stock, or OPT STK, which is option stock. And for index, it is IDX, like in the last video, if you remember. We require period, right, which is 1 month, 6 months, and so on. And inside this, you'll see that this is the function, which is derivatives dot future price volume data, ticker, which is this one, type, which is this FUT STK, and then the period. Same goes with the options price data as well. Same three things: ticker, type, and period. For NSE live data, we require ticker and expiry date. Right, I have just provided an expiry date of 28th of December. If you remember, we extracted the entire list of expiry dates. It is one of them, which is 28th of December, which is the last Thursday of December. You can also you can try with the last Thursday of January as well. The function is NSE _ live _ option _ chain, and then the inputs are ticker and expiry dates. Let me just save this and come back here, rerun. For different instruments, for different functions, we have different types of data. We have NSE equity market, and all these types of functions are available in this financial dashboard. We have derivatives market, and all these functions are available in the financial dashboard. Let me just click on NSE live option chain, for example, for Bank Nifty for 28th of December 2023. This is the options chain. And this is why I say it is very simple to make a financial dashboard of Indian stock data. So yes guys, if you would like to get this particular code, as I mentioned, this will be saved in my Google Drive. In order to become a Google Drive community member, just go to YouTube and search financial programming with Ritvik, click on my channel, and here click on this particular link, which is this one, right, just above the subscribe button. Over here you'll see it will redirect you to a post, and over here you'll see all the steps you need to follow to become a Google Drive community member. You'll see that the cost of Google Drive is very small, and the reason I'm charging this small amount of money, because I had a couple of interns recently who are helping me to provide the best possible content on my Google Drive. And this is how you'll be supporting my channel as well. On my Google Drive, I will save this particular code, and not only this one, there will be many more codes that will be available on my Google Drive in future. And right now also there are many codes like my personal trading bot, my some of my educational PineScript trading strategies, etc. are over there already. If you liked even one thing about this video, guys, just click on the like button. It's free for you, but it's really important for the algorithm. And also click on the subscribe button, because again it's free for you, but there is a lot of value that will be available on my YouTube channel very soon. And you can see on like already existing videos are also very informative. So yes, I provide a high quality content on my YouTube channel, and I can guarantee that this free click that you'll be doing on the subscribe button will have a lot of value in your life in future. If you're interested for me to involve in your personal projects, yes guys, I do provide freelancing services now. In fact, I have a team of 11 experienced professionals now who help me provide the best possible services to my clients across the world. You just reach out to me on this particular email address and someone from my team will be responding to you as soon as possible. And the last but not the least, the link of my course is in the description section. Please check it out. It is highly recommended for anyone who is learning Python from scratch, because I started the course from as simple as how to install Python, and it went to as high as stock analysis and investment portfolio creation, etc, etc. So just check it out. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. You can click here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Over there you'll see this entire playlist of NSE Lib. Over there you'll see MT5 trading bot video. Thanks guys for giving me such a great response on that video. So yes guys, keep learning, keep financial programming, and I'll see you next Saturday with a new video and a new playlist. Till then, peace.